Hey fam, welcome to the Green Sage. This will be your November predictions reading. And seeing as we're already partway into November, these energies could go well into the mid-December. So I'm going to pull a zodiac sign, and who we are reading for today is the sign of Cancer. Your card says, spend time with family or helping others. Avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. And then I also wrote down some themes for the month. So let's see what your theme for the rest of November going into early December will be. You have clarity and increasing intuitive abilities. Is that going into focus? There we go. So Cancer, this is why it is very important for you to avoid situations that can be a drain on your emotions. You are leveling up intuitively, spiritually. Good for you. You may be receiving some epiphanies or, spiritual downloads over this time. So as I continue talking, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle for your oracle cards. So, as I just said, since we are midway, actually we're almost done with the second week of November now. These energies that we speak about could be energies that you began feeling early in November, or they could be energies that start coming up in the days and weeks following you viewing these messages, leading into December. Mid-December. We're also currently in a Mars retrograde right now, and we also just came off of a Taurus eclipse, Taurus full moon eclipse. So there's lots of energies going on right now. Lots of things being shaken up, lots of things being healed and released during this time. The Mars retrograde in particular is a time where things may seem like they are slowing down, may be at a standstill, a halt. And it's not that they are slowing down necessarily. It's just that we are being given an opportunity to really reevaluate things, to gain fresh perspectives, fresh outlooks on things. This may be a time where you are shown some cracks in your life, things that need to be worked on, healed, fixed. It could be a time where people or situations from your past that you never fully received closure on, never fully closed out. They may be coming back around during this time so that you can finally close them out and move on for good. Release those energies for good. This may also be a time where you may have a difficult time making decisions because your confidence might be shaken, which is great because we don't want to be too hasty and rush into things without fully examining them first and looking at things from all sides. But at the same time, we want to be careful that it doesn't shake our self-worth so much that we settle for things that are no longer serving our best and highest good. That we no longer settle for things that are not worth our energy. It's an important time during this time, well, all the time, but especially during this time with all of these energies, to really take care of ourselves. And I feel like that's doubly important for you, Cancer. You might also be interested in watching the Taurus video. You might have some strong placements in your chart, but you showed up in that reading, and I feel like there's a connection with the Cancers and the Tauruses. But yes, take care of yourself during this time. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, eat fresh fruits and vegetables as much as you can, because from the videos that I've done, I can see that many of us, probably most of us, all of us, are going through some sort of growth period right now. We are closing out karmic cycles. We are learning some very vital lessons that will help us for the next 10 years plus in our lives. It's a very important time for all of us. And for you, Cancer, it seems to be a very important time with your intuition, with your spiritual abilities. You might be a bit more emotional during this time. I'm seeing lots of water. You might be drawn to spending more time near water. If you live near an ocean, lucky you. I wish I did too. But get out there next to the ocean, or if you live in a warm place where you have running water, like a lake or something, get near that. If you are like me and you are in a place that's getting increasingly cold and lakes and things are about to freeze over, then make sure you're taking those spiritual baths. You know, some baths with some Dead Sea salts in it or something, just to help you cleanse your energy, ground your energy, and to help you to flow. We're going to get one final oracle card out for you, and then we'll get into your messages. You might have a lot. I feel like during this time for you, Cancer, relationships probably will not cause you many problems. And that's not going to be for everyone. You know, we all have different things going on in our lives. But I feel like more of your issues will be surrounding things outside of your core relationships, if that makes sense. So like work, or maybe extended family, or not the closest of your friends. You know, I hope that makes sense. Okay, your first card out is fertility. Number 29, my favorite number, with watermelon. Look, watermelon. Eat some watermelon during this time if you can. Next, we have mending, card 52. Then we have higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. You're healing your heart during this time. That's how you are growing and expanding, which will increase your intuitive abilities. Next, you have integrity. I align with the center of myself, a glowing core of personal integrity. Emanating from this core is the knowledge that I never have to compromise who I am or what I want for anybody. I can live a life that doesn't include settling, unless I want to settle, in which case settling would be my idea of perfection and would cease to be considered settling. Ugh, paradoxes hurt. These cards are funny. Okay, and then your final, you are showing up in your own reading, Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I love that. I love that. Okay, I also want to say, be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs to get more of a full overview of what you can expect in this next month. So that could be mid-November to mid-December, or whenever you are watching this, about 4 weeks after that, right? Your heart is being healed. This could be something from childhood. This could be a relationship with a friend or someone important within your life. That's why you're being called to really spend time with family and helping others. You may be called to be of some support or help to someone else during this time. And you showing up for that person just may be what you need to help heal yourself. You could be someone who's been working on trying to get pregnant. Whatever happens over this time, the healing that happens over this time could help lead you to getting pregnant. Like I said, you may be interested in eating some watermelon during this time. Just being around water, drinking lots of water. Let's read this higher heart activation. I've never read this card before. Higher heart activation. It says, your message. You have experienced much fear, separation, and heartache in your lifetime. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you've been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realized that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognized that this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences, but is your natural state of being. The more you close off from your true self. The more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. Love is your truth, Cancer. You are healing that heart chakra. You're letting, yes. That's what I was saying with the Mars retrograde. Things that you will be receiving closure when it comes to things that have happened in your life. It may not be that you're receiving closure from that particular person, but your intuitive abilities, your spiritual downloads that come into you, the clarity that's going to come into you during this time is, first off, not why the situation had to happen, but more so what you've learned from the situation, how you have been holding yourself back and hurting yourself by holding on to anger or resentment or not allowing yourself to open up and trust other people. It's all going to come into view, into focus for you so that you can make the necessary changes that you need to move forward. Wow. You are healing your heart. You're healing something that has blocked you. And that is going to open you up to so many more possibilities. You may be interested in watching the Leo video as well, since we have Leo energy showing up here. The book for watermelon says, the nurture of elements around you is highlighted, and watermelon energy shows that you will reap what you have sown. The wisdom of nature is at the forefront, and answers, discoveries, and inspiration will be found there for you. Plan well, stick with things, and look after those. Look, another card saying, look after those around you. Helping others. Challenges may be a failure to connect with others and authenticity. Yes, your challenge that you have been experiencing is a failure to fully connect with others because you've been blocked out. But during this time, you're going to be healing yourself. You're going to realign with yourself. You're going to start to live in your integrity, your truth, no longer being concerned, I feel like, what other people have to think about you, what other people say about you, but living in your own truth, your own authenticity. not settling for mediocre relationships, not settling for family or friends who don't show up for you, not settling for jobs that are not worth your energy, that don't pay you what you're worth. It's going to be different for everyone. But this 29 reduces to an 11. You may be seeing 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. That will be signs from your spiritual team to let you know that you are safe, that you are protected, that it is okay to allow yourself to move through these emotions, to allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. You have to feel your emotions in order to heal them, in order to release them and move on. So you might have some past memories popping up during this time of ways that you've been hurt, ways that you've been let down. You may have a situation that occurs for you over this next month or so that reminds you of something that happened in your past. It could have to do with you actually showing up and helping someone else, and it puts you back into that fight or flight energy, fight or flight energy of not knowing if you can trust people, not knowing if you should really put yourself out there like that. You're being called to put yourself out there, to show up and help whoever needs help, because that is part of how you will begin to heal and move on from whatever has been blocking your heart. The 52 reduces to a 7. That lets me know that this is a month of major spiritual maturing for you. You're learning some deep spiritual lessons. These are, and I'm getting the tingles in my legs as I say this, you're healing. And that is the spiritual maturity, the spiritual maturing and lessons that are coming to you, is that healing. Once you heal this part of your heart, it's done. You don't have to heal it again because you already know. I was just showing Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. You may be a Harry Potter fan like myself, but I was shown the scene at the end of the movie where Harry is using the Patronus charm to protect him and Sirius Black. And at one point he thought it was his father spirit showing up to help him. But then in the midst of it, in the thick of it, he realizes that no one is coming to save him and he's going to have to save himself. And I feel like that's part of the message for you. You're going to have to save yourself. But he also realizes that he wasn't afraid and he didn't doubt himself in his abilities to be able to save himself because he had already done it before. And that's like the healing that you will have, that you can take with you in the future. Knowing that if you ever get hurt before, if something ever puts a blockage on your heart again, you can save yourself because you've already done it before. You might want to go watch that movie. There will be some messages there for you. Okay, so I'm drawing tarot cards for each week. It was supposed to be for each week of November, but now it will be for, the week that you're watching this and so on and so forth, leading into mid-December. So November to December. Your first card out was the 8 of Pentacles. This is you really putting in that work, putting in the effort, doing what you need to do in this physical 3D sense to get where you want to go. Whether that is spending more time around people who make you feel good, who love you, whether that is physically working on something. This is you just kind of putting your head down and doing that work. Your second week, as we are talking now, it just started raining outside my window. second week is that Devil card. This is you dealing with your demons. They might be popping up. This could be addictive behaviors, low vibe energies like depression, anxiety, insomnia. This could be fear. This could be lots of sadness, like the rain coming down, like tears or something. This is when those issues that need healing are coming to the forefront for you. They're making themselves known. So pay attention to your emotions, especially during that second week. Pay attention to your habits, your routines. Are you drinking too much? Are you eating too much junk food? Are you staying up too late watching TV or playing video games? Whatever it is, pay attention, because those things are trying to alert you, trying to give you the clarity that you need to fix, to heal whatever needs to be healed. This could be anger. This could be resentment coming up. Your third week out, you have the Tower. This is a shake up to wake up. This could be someone coming back into your life to receive some closure. This could be, the universe shaking something up, tearing something down to fully make you aware of how you are hurting yourself, how you're holding yourself back. Heck, it could even be a positive or more positive shakeup, like you finding out that you're pregnant, or you finding out that you received that job. All shakeups, no matter whether they are negative or positive, they come with a little bit of anxiety and angst, because change is hard. Whatever it is, it's something unexpected that is coming in that third week. And you're really being called to stay in your integrity, to deal with it in a positive way, in your way. Not caring about what other people have to say about it, but doing what you need to do for you. I keep getting people-pleasing energy. You may be kind of a people pleaser. You may have some imposter syndrome. That could also be that devil energy that's being made aware to you. This Tower moment could be you just really finally having to stand in your authenticity, not being a people pleaser, not having that imposter syndrome and looking down upon yourself. One final card, please, for Cancer for their fourth week. Wow, can you hear that storm coming in, Cancer? That's the winds of change coming in for you. Finally, you end your fourth week as the Daughter of Pentacles. That's the Page of Pentacles. Goes perfectly with that 29 reducing to an 11. That's you starting something new. That's you being new. That's you entering life more like this fawn, innocent, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, looking forward to what's coming next, not being blocked, not having the guards up. It's a very peaceful, my heart chakra is just really lighting up for you. It's this, you're going to be crying happy tears, or feel like you want to cry happy tears come this fourth week. This could just be you were just feeling so refreshed, feeling more like yourself than you have in a very long time. This could be you starting a new job. This could be you starting new within some relationship that was just healed within your life. You have a new outlook, a new fresh perspective on life coming into that fourth week. So just make sure that during this time, during these 4 weeks, whatever comes up here, allow yourself to go through it, because the only way to get through it is to go through it. Like, you cannot circumvent it and try to go around it and bypass it and ignore it till it goes away, because it's just going to keep repeating itself. You're being called to deal with it now. Allow yourself to deal with it. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Know that you are safe. Know that your loved ones are safe, no matter what is happening. And push through, because you're going to come out like a brand new person, a whole new outlook, a whole new way of being, standing in your integrity, having that open heart, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So Cancer, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and allowing me to read for you today. I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.